Hello, and welcome back to And the Award Goes To, a program presented by Lee County Libraries where we discuss a different writing award each month. This month, we're talking about the Flannery O'Connor Award for Short Fiction. But first, a short history of Flannery O'Connor. Flannery O'Connor was born Mary Flannery O'Connor in 1925. She was born and raised in Georgia and attended the Georgia State College for Women, now called the Georgia College and State University. It was there that she dropped the Mary from her name, becoming just Flannery O'Connor. While she attended, she was an avid cartoonist, frequently contributing to the school newspaper. After she graduated, she attended the prestigious Iowa Writers' Workshop at the University of Iowa. Her original intent was to study journalism, but as she met and worked with authors, she began to write fiction. O'Connor is mostly known for her short stories, but she also wrote two novels, one of which, Wise Blood, was made into a film in 1979. Her writing is frequently described as Southern Gothic. It is set in the South and features morally flawed protagonists. She also described her writing as Christian realism. She frequently reviewed books as well. She wrote over 100 book reviews for two Catholic diocese newspapers in Georgia. In 1952, O'Connor was diagnosed with lupus, which her father had died from during her childhood. Her mother moved with her to Andalusia Farm in Georgia, where she spent the rest of her life. As her disease progressed, many of her characters lived with disabilities, reflecting her own life in her writing. Here, you can see her with walking aids, as well as with her peacocks. Both of her novels, in addition to over 24 short stories, were written or completed after her diagnosis. She also maintained an extensive correspondence with authors, literary critics, professors, and even her readers. An edited selection of her letters was published after her death, and this is where we are able to see many of her thoughts on writing, religion, and the South. Emory University possesses more than 600 letters written between O'Connor and her mother as well. She passed away in 1964 after living with lupus for 12 years. At the time of her diagnosis, the life expectancy for her was only 5. After she passed away, The Complete Stories of Flannery O'Connor was published and awarded the National Book Award for Fiction. To this day, it is one of the most highly regarded books to have won the award. The Flannery O'Connor Award for Short Fiction was begun in 1983 by the University of Georgia Press. This is our first award to focus on short stories rather than full novels. According to the press, the award has become an important proving ground for writers and a showcase for the talent and promise that have brought about a resurgence in the short story as a genre. Short stories are defined as singular stories under 7,500 words, or about 30 pages double-spaced. Often, collections are developed around a theme. Here, you can see collections on adolescence, children, and transformation. For this contest, applications are open from April 1st through May 31st. Submissions should be a collection of stories no longer than 75,000 words. Winners will receive a cash prize of $1,000 and a publication contract for their collection. There is also a fee to enter this contest. It is $30 to enter. The stories must be written in English, and the authors must be residents of North Carolina. The contest is judged by 4 writers. It is also judged blindly, meaning the judges do not know the authors of the stories when they are read. There is also a 5th alternate judge, just in case there is an excessive amount of submissions. The judges each read 50 to 75 story collections and develop a list of 5 to 7 finalists. Those 20 to 28 collections are then given to the head judge, Lori Osland, who determines the winner. Some of the most recent winners are shown here. In 2022, Carol Rowe Spalding's Waiting for Mr. Kim and Other Stories won. In 2023, Iheoma Nwachukwo's Japa and Other Stories was the winner. And, most recently, A Desert Between Two Seas by A. 1. Thank you for watching, and the award goes to, presented by Lee County Libraries. This month, we talked about the Flannery O'Connor Award for Short Fiction. Be sure to tune in next month to learn about the Randolph Caldecott Medal for children's books. Have a great day!